Hi folks, this is Don Schaefer once again. Boy, are we getting it done. It's just amazing the things that can happen in a person's life when you realize what's going on. You know, a lot of times it's understanding that you need, and we've been trying to take nuggets and opening them up and looking at them and polishing them and whatever it might be, just to make our lives the best that they can possibly be. Well, I know last week we talked about being tested by God and how that's so important that we realize that our whole life is a test, how each and every one of us are individuals designed by God for different purposes, different practices in life. So naturally, a lot of the stuff we go through is very different than other people. But we have to realize that it's God molding us, and He's sharpening us and making us into the people that He wants us to be. And a lot of times people don't have that understanding, and they get a bad attitude about things. They think, woe is me, poor me. Things are happening and they shouldn't be and all that stuff. And we fail to realize that, hey, you know what? It's just us being part of a test. And that's the beauty of it. God is trying to make something beautiful of you. And the situations you're going through are the process that He's using to develop that. And that's where you need to be patient with Him and try to be the best that you possibly can in the things that you are doing. Well, this week, I just want to talk about just let it go. You know, a lot of times, situations happen and it bends us out of shape. You get, the collar gets tight and it's just, sometimes a good day can be completely ruined because of something happens. See, a wise man, a friend of mine once, a long time ago, told me a message, and his message was simple, and it was just let it go, Don. And that's where you have to be in a position where you realize that we got to let it go. I know the Bible talks a little bit about not letting the sun go down upon your wrath. Don't give room to the evil one to work in your life. And that's so true, because what happens, it festers inside of us. It makes us miserable and keeps us sometimes from doing things we'd want to do. And it just does not have any beneficial ways about it at all. So when situations go against you, against the grain, you have to just let it go, and because if you don't, it's gonna kill you. I know I talked to the lady one time that she was in a situation with a gentleman where she should have got an inheritance, and the kids were making it so she couldn't get an inheritance, and I'm sitting there saying to her, she was a lawyer, and I told her, I said, hey, if you got enough money and you don't need anything, why don't you just let it go? Because it's going to rob your peace, and that's the most important part. That's the most important part in your life too. It's your peace and your happiness and your joy. Sometimes you just got to let it go. Thank you so much, and I got to go, and you have yourself a wonderful week. Thank you.